January 18th, so physical meditation, still point of the body. Okay. Last week, remember, we did still point of the mind, and then next week we'll do still point of the spirit. All right, so just a Taoist quote for you. Empty yourself of everything. Let the mind rest at peace. Returning to the source is stillness, which is what we're doing. And that is the way of nature. So Tao Te Ching, Book 16. Thank you, Lao Tzu. All right, so meditation. Remember our synopsis for the classes in that all of us meditate 24/7. Our trinity of mind, body, and spirit, consciousness. So we want to jumpstart or enhance our meditation practice for this year. And we want to do that through the unity of mind, body, and spirit. And to give you 3 different ways to do that. One with the stillness of the mind, stillness of the body, stillness of the spirit. You don't do those all at one time because you may not have the time, but you may find you have a favorite. The thing is, we want to make sure we're just in stillness, because in stillness, that's when we truly can pick up some amazing things from our consciousness, okay? Universal consciousness, and that especially of the wholeness and aloha consciousness. Okay? So our objective for today then is just to meditate and focus on the still point of the body, so physical still point. And you see highlighted in green there, a little meditation. Remember, meditation means, when we look at the etymology of the word, means to heal or to remedy. So that's exactly what we're doing in our meditation time. All right, let's talk about some things about the still point of the body. Amber, can I just use your body? Can you just stand up here? I just want to measure you. Just hold your arms out straight. Okay. So if we go all the way across and put the fingers here. So here. 63, so about 5'4", so 5'5". And saying that's about what she is in height. So just think your arm width is just about your height. Okay? Even on tall people. Oh, wait a minute.
Julie Adams' arms are so
Oh, I know.
So
You have legs.
So if you look at 64, then think about 32. Where's 32? About right here. Put your hand right there. Right there. Yes. So that's the middle of her body. That's the center of her body physically. Okay? So just remember that. It'll be the same for you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So somewhere in that region then, somewhere between the navel and the pubic bone, that's everyone's center. Mm-hmm. Now, if people have wrong, that's what we'll focus on today. So instead of C1, we'll focus right down here by the sacrum. Okay? Just to show you that that is your center. And last week, we were way up here at C1. So way up here at C1, right, with the stillness of the mind. So today, we're all the way down here to the sacral. Right, can you see that? So we're way down, almost at the bottom, not quite the coccyx. Remember, we have roughly 33 vertebrae. That's why that 33 is usually a sacred number from things. It really, the sacrum down here, the sacral vertebra and the coccyx, they're fused. So it depends on the little joints. So usually the coccyx has got like anywhere from 3 to 5 little pieces of vertebra. But roughly it comes out about 33 is what we got. So remember, last week we're at the very top, and today we're almost at the very bottom. So notice what that sacrum is. Okay? Look over here, it's right down at the bottom. See how it's right across that, right where Amber was holding her hand? So right there in that area. Okay? So when we look over at this part, right, this is right where Amber was holding her hand. Okay? So that's the stillness of the body. So that's what we'll focus on today. Let's look at some of the etymology then for sacral or sacrum, how we can define it. So in Latin, it's sacre. So sacre, okay, when you think about that. Or sacrum, now in English we'd say sacrum because we're making a long A. Okay? So it means holy thing. So sacre, the Latin of that is sacred, but when we say sacrum, it means holy thing, and when we say sacrum bone, holy bone. Well, why is it a holy bone? Have we ever heard that? Why is that part of the body holy in these other traditions? We'll look at our ancient sacrificial traditions, and that's mostly Greek and Hebrew. They would often sacrifice the sacrum, the tailbone area. It was offered to the gods because it was the seat of creation. So somewhere along the line, somebody got taught some of this ancient secrets. Of course, a lot of that didn't get translated over in a lot of our sacred texts. Now the Hindu text, yes, all in that. Flower life stuff, all in that. But somehow the Christian Bible, a lot of those things did get transferred over. Okay? And of course we know why, because You know, really didn't want to tell us everything, right? Want us to have to work at it, right? Yeah. Okay. So, and also when we think about the sacrum, also it protects the sex organs. Okay? So it's right here in this general area. Let me do that. Yeah. Now, from the flower of life philosophy, the egg of life is what it's called. First 8 cells that develop after sperm and egg come together. Okay? And remember, that's a 3-part series, right? So you got 1 cell to start with, right? You got the egg and the sperm. Well, now all of a sudden you got 2 cells. Now you got 4 cells. And now you have 8 cells. 3. That's why 3 is the number. One of the reasons 3 is the number for creation, because that's what starts the body. Now, in the flower of life philosophy, anybody studied flower of life or drum below, all that stuff? Okay. Something you may want to delve into. Pretty heavy duty stuff. So the flower of life philosophy, this is the flower of life here. Okay? That's the symbol for sacred geometry. Some of the sacred geometry stuff. So in the flower of life, these are the 8 original cells. They stay in your body till you die. And aloha, Unity peeps. You may notice a different setting than at the Unity Church. I had a malfunction with the microphone, so I had to redo the video. So here's that last portion as far as the still point of the body. Remember, we're still focusing on that area between the navel and the pubic bone, that being the stillness or still point of the body, and that's where we'll be. All right, so let's talk about then Huna and Pico Pico. So Huna is the Hawaiian word for secret or hidden, but that doesn't mean it's secret or hidden to keep it from people. It's just if you do not speak the Hawaiian or Polynesian language, then of course it's a mystery or it's hidden from you because you just don't speak the language. Okay. However, the Hawaiians are very open to sharing the Huna philosophy, which is very shamanic, also for healing, and a general spiritual philosophy of wellness and aloha. Okay? So Pico Pico, the type of breathing we're going to be doing. Now Pico, P-I-K-O, just means navel or belly button. And when we double the word and say Pico Pico, that means center to center, right? So either navel to feet, or navel to the crown, or navel. So that's Pico Pico, and we will be breathing and directing our focus to different parts of the body, and then finally come to a point of stillness where we're going to inhale and exhale right at the navel itself. Okay? All right, so first we want to relax the body to get us ready for the still point of the body. So if you will, just imagine or think about your toes. So just kind of scrunch up your toes, maybe 3 or 4 times. Just get it nice and relaxed. Okay, now just extend your foot wherever you are and just rotate the ankles. Doesn't matter which way. And then kind of go the other way. Just relax it. Good. All right, now just moving right on up the body. Think about the knees. So kind of just kick out one foot. Think about that knee. And then the other knee. Kick out that foot. Think about that knee. Good. All right, now our hips, just kind of lift one knee up. So lift it up. Use your hands if you like, if you want to. Okay. Just lift that knee up. But just think about the hips as we make our way up to the top of the head. Okay, now just put your hands up and just turn the body either way. And we're just going to de-stress the torso and also the top of the hips, those abdominal muscles. Good. Okay, now let's roll our shoulders either way. Just roll the shoulders up and down. Remember, we just want to be relaxed. Now go the other way. Relax the shoulders. Okay, now extend the arms and rotate the wrist. Okay. Just either way, rotate the wrist in 2, 3, 4 times. Okay. Now the other way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now relax the fingers. Just kind of close the fingers, open back up. Relax those fingers. Good. Okay. Now let's relax the neck. So chin goes to the chest. Just roll the head side to side. Just relax the neck. And then just come back to center. Now, if you will, just kind of pull your
your mouth agape. We want the mouth to be agape because we kind of want to stretch the mouth a little bit. So just open the mouth and pull the cheeks back, okay? Or the lips back. Good. Okay, now just clench your teeth. And then unclench. Open, clench your teeth. Open, clench your teeth. Open. Okay. Now squint your eyes. Just close your eyes and open. Close your eyes and open. Close your eyes and like squint down hard and then open. Now lift your eyebrows and back down. Lift the eyebrows, back down. Lift the eyebrows and back down. Now scalp. Kind of wrinkle your forehead. So lift your head up, lift your forehead, just kind of scrunch up your face. Now let loose. And scrunch up your face and let loose. And scrunch up your face, let loose. Now just make sure you're sitting up straight, back is straight, nice and relaxed. And remember what you just did is you relaxed the body from toe to head to toe. So just feel that relaxation point. And just feel the relaxation, the stillness of the body. Notice you're barely breathing. Some of you may be able to feel your heartbeats, very low heart rate. And just enjoy this relaxation time. And now pico pico. Remember our end goal with this, let me stand. The end goal will be, the thumbs will be in the navel and the palms and fingers will rest right below it. So that way we're between the navel and the pubic bone, the stillness or the center of our body. Okay? And that's where we'll be. All right, now let's try our pico pico breathing. So just relax. And remember, as we move this energy, you can visualize a beautiful rainbow going between these places. Okay. All right, so let's just go through it just quickly at first. So we're going to inhale. Just think about your feet, or you can wiggle your toes. And then exhale, just place the hands on the navel. Okay, so again, it'll be inhale at the feet. Imagine that rainbow. And then exhale at the navel. So we'll do this 3 times when we do it for real. Okay? Now the next movement will be to the crown, to the top of the head. So inhale, think about the crown. And then exhale, touch the navel. Good. Inhale, think about the crown. Okay? Imagine that rainbow. And then exhale, navel. Good. And then the third one we'll do is we'll stay right at the navel. So just touch the navel. And now inhale, think about the navel. Exhale at the navel. And imagine each time we do this beautiful rainbow begins to build around us. Okay? So again, inhale to navel. Exhale, navel. Wonderful. So that'll be the 3 positions we'll do with our pico pico. Okay? So feet to navel, crown to navel, and then navel. And then when we finish that, that's when we put the thumbs in the navel and the hands will go right below it. And this will be at the still point of the body. So again, between the navel and the pubic bone. And that's what we'll focus on. All right, so let's try it for real. So just get nice and relaxed. Our body is relaxed. Nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. Just relax and do pico pico. Now inhale. Think about your feet. See that rainbow. Exhale. Touch your navel. Inhale. Think about your feet. Exhale. Touch the navel. And number 3, inhale. Think about your feet. Exhale, touch the navel. Now imagine that rainbow flowing from your feet to the navel. And now let's focus on the crown. Now inhale, focus on the crown, the top of the head. Exhale, touch the navel. And imagine the rainbow going from the crown to the navel. Inhale, think about the crown. Exhale, touch the navel. And number 3, inhale, think about the top of the head. Exhale, touch the navel. And again, now visualize that rainbow flowing from the crown to the navel. And now, next position will be navel, navel. Inhale at the navel. Exhale, navel as you're touching. Inhale, navel. Exhale, navel. And number 3, inhale, touching the navel. Exhale, navel. And now just imagine this beautiful rainbow bubble begins to form around you. All the beautiful colors of the rainbow. And as that is created, now place your thumbs into your navel. Let your hands go down below the navel as it rests right on that spot between the navel and the pubic bone. And this is the still point of the body. Now, while we meditate here for about 5 minutes, I encourage you to think about your physical body. Why do parts of the body not feel good? Ask your body what's going on. Ask your body if you may want to drink or eat something differently to help your body to be the most effective and efficient and feeling great. So speak to your body because you know your needs. You also can use this still point of the body to do your other cosmic research and meditation, just like we did the stillness of the mind. And now relax. Focus on this still point of the body between the navel and the pubic bone. Just breathe gently. And now just go within and be you. Now, if you will, just take a nice or a couple of deep breaths. Bring your mind, body, and spirit back together in wholeness and oneness. Feel yourself breathing again. Wiggle your toes. Move your shoulders slightly. Stay in a very relaxed and still, quiet position. Feel the stillness within you and all around you. This is the still point of the body. So do a comparison and contrast with the still point of the mind. For those who are watching this on replay, now that you know how the movements are done, just simply add your own music if you wish to meditate longer. So just feel that stillness within, and just know you are able to make contact with your mind, body, and spirit, whether it's through the stillness of the mind or as today, we did the stillness of the body. And now just relax in your seat, and we'll just close out. So remember, we'll close out with a Hawaiian pow. Pow means it's all over. P-A-U, we'll clap our hands. So let's say a nice Hawaiian ending to this. Imagine that we were in the room as we were. And for those on a replay, just imagine you're surrounded by this beautiful aloha bubble, rainbow bubble. And in English, the words are for God or ancestors, bring forth the water of life and manifest His blessing. And Hawaiian, it goes like this. Ao makua ma'aika poe ola, hoikea ma'ike ola. Aloha and mama. Good. And on three, clap our hands and shout pow. Ready? 1, 2, 3, pow. Good. Thank you for joining us on the Sunday, and thank you for joining us on replay. So remember to subscribe and like this video. And if you'd like to see the Stillness of the Mind video, that's in the EarthStar Spiritual Center channel on the YouTube. So click on that and watch the stillness of the mind. So thank you and have a great day. Aloha.